Are you running the camera?
Yep.
The whole time?
No, now.
Well, what the fuck? All right.
You're rolling.
We're rolling? We live?
Good.
All right.
We're live.
Welcome back, ladies and bitches. This is Jesse's performance. Oh, I got a better idea. Check this out.
I'm ready. All right, you're rolling.
Okay, shh.
All right. Oh man, I gotta do this with your mom watching us too, live? Shit, all right. Welcome back to Jesse's performance, ladies and bitches. We always gotta say bitches.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. Yeah, today I'm gonna show you our badass Cabover build and tell you a little bit about the redneck friend of mine that's having us build it.
1, 2, 3.
Turn it up. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's very unique. Definitely something that we don't normally do because it's four-wheel drive and big and lifted and you know, I mean, we do crazy shit, but four-wheel drive hasn't been our thing, but maybe it's a new chapter, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and check it out. You guys wait, check this fucking guy out. Look at him. Damn it, Billy! Huh? Sleeping on the fucking job.
What? No.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
Is it gonna work?
Very comfortable.
All right, good. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, little backstory. Friend of mine from Colorado and a business associate came to me with this project idea that he wanted old school Cabover, but he wanted to run and drive and everything like a new truck, so he could take his family hunting. Now, Cabovers were not designed to be hunting vehicles. All right, they were two-wheel drive, highway, road working vehicles. They put a lot of shit on the back, you know, two guys in the front, send them to work. Here we are. All right, so what we got here is a 42 Chevy Cabover we bought from one of my friends. It was previously built by Wyotech as a two-wheel drive street vehicle. All that has changed. Now it sports a 6-liter LS NV 4500 transmission, a 2005 Chevy 3500 HD dually frame, and since then we've, you know, made custom cab mounts. We got pretty crazy with it, and we even added a turbo kit. We got 22.5 Alcoas.
Alcoas.
Yeah, with the street tires, well, street mud tires, you know, for the hunting venture. I don't know if he's gonna be hunting in this thing. You can fit like fucking 40 deer on the back of it. It's a little overkill, but
Whole flock of them.
a whole flock of deer, if that's even a thing.
Whole pack of
A
deer.
whole herd,
Whole groupie.
a whole group, a group of deer.
Group of deer.
Deers are a group.
The back tires.
Yeah, and obviously we got some big old meats in the back of this thing. The only original pieces that we're using from what he had purchased is this bed and the body panels. Addition to that, we're gonna build a skirt and add rear fenders because it's wide enough now that you have to have rear fenders. Your tires can't stick past the body without fenders on them in some states.
Even in Texas?
I don't think Texas has that rule, but about every other state are a bunch of pussies and require that.
Because Texas is the best damn country in the state.
Exactly what Gabe said. It actually has been bored out to a 6.2. It's got a 6.2 rotating assembly in it. A big old cam, turbo camshaft in it. This is the new Holley low-rise intake that we cut up in our other video. And then this here is just a GT45 simple 500 horsepower turbo kit. It'll have 4-inch full exhaust.
Those deer don't even know what hit them.
Yeah, it's gonna be quiet, stealthy, and a good predator for sure. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you about it. We got Dakota Digital VHX series gauges in it. It's gonna have vintage air conditioning, you know, and heating. So when you're hunting in Texas, I guess, you can have air conditioning, right?
Doesn't the guy live in Colorado?
Yeah, he's actually from Colorado, so
Yeah.
I don't know. He wanted air conditioning, so we got air conditioning.
All right.
The unique thing about these trucks, and it's a COE, which means cab over engine, and it's basically you sit on top of the engine. So when you open the hood on this thing, there's not really much to show because the engine is actually underneath the cab. So we got electric power brakes on this thing, the big old radiator that came with it too.
Cool.
We figured it was sufficient for our power, so we're gonna do it and use it. Get a shot down through yonder at the Turbski. So what me and my boy Billy came up with here is we're gonna do a very low mount turbo kit because we have all of this wasted space. So we put the turbo down by the transmission towards the rear of the cab. That way we don't have a bunch of in-cab noise. And then the intercooler here we got underneath the cab also. We'll put a couple electric fans and some air vents in our paneling to make sure it's got enough airflow to cool it.
Kind of a weird place for intercooler.
Kind of a weird place, yeah. Remote mounting intercoolers and radiators and stuff has become a real big thing lately. It just utilizes the wasted space in the build, you know, because we don't have a lot of room up front. It's pretty cramped. There's like 8 inches of nose area. The biggest hurdles on this project are this cab is not ever meant to be on a frame this wide. This frame is, I think, 12 inches wider than the old frame it was on, so that presented its own challenges. And then we started out with a 4-door Silverado frame, and it was about 2 foot longer than we needed it to be. So we cut the son of a bitch in half and welded it back together. We're still fabbing a lot of things up, but we're gonna get it squared away. We're trying to have it done in about a month, so we got to get busy.
We took like 8 inches off the front too, to
to make the nose fit right. Yeah. So this is the seat. I believe it's out of like a 2005 and up Escalade third row. I bought it from some guy off of Facebook Marketplace, really cheap, and then had our upholstery shop up the street recover it for us. They did an amazing job. The owner of the vehicle wanted it to be red to match the wood that we stained the bed. Obviously, stain and fabric material are kind of hard to match, but they're both red, so
Made it happen.
yeah, made it happen. So that way, when the bloods of the deer is up there, it doesn't stain the wood, you know.
the flock of deer.
The flock,
Flocked.
when the flocks of deer are on the rear, it won't stain the bed.
Oh, that rhymes.
Yeah,
Damn. I
I'm
saw ya.
talented, multi-talented.
Hey, no script too.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so exhaust, yes. Challenging spaces on this Cabover. It looks like it would be a lot of room because it's really goddamn big. But once you start compiling shit in there, it makes it really hard. So I had my boy Billy fab up this pie-cutted 4-inch S pipe for our exhaust, and that's going to lead to the 4-inch pipe and 4-inch muffler. But
Damn, Billy.
yeah,
I actually didn't weld it. He welded it. I just cut the pie cuts.
yeah, it's okay.
He could have took the credit, but
Yeah, I know. You should have just took it because, oh well.
oh well. There's
Oh,
always
well.
next time.
Yeah, there's always next time for that poor guy.
But you do what?
Welded the turbo. Look at the turbo kit. Like, you're not even looking how fancy.
You're not even looking. Would you look at that?
Would you just look at it?
Would you
Wow, guys, look at that.
Would you just look at it?
It's a whole lot of chrome.
Would you look at that?
This is the wastegate right here,
Uh huh.
and it's just gonna 90 over into the dump.
Right. Right. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of editing, right? This is gonna be a
Yeah.
lot of fucking editing with that guy. Snubbed the nose of this frame and capped it off. You can see it through the grill area there. But another one of the challenges of putting some old shit on top of some new shit that was never meant to be together.
Ooh, drop axle.
Drop axle. We did. We had to drop the axle 3.5 inches in order to get the engine to sit low enough so our doghouse wasn't super huge, so the passengers would have lots of foot room. Because if not, it sucks. All right, so I'm gonna do a little vlogging here. I just want to show like size comparison, the new setup versus the old setup. Obviously, this thing is massive. It's, you know, over 8 foot tall. It's got 22 5s on it. With I think they're 35-inch tires. I mean, it's pretty big. And then I'll show you guys outside here. Don't mind my son's hoopty here. He's fucking too lazy to finish it, but the apple falls far from the tree on that deal. Here's the old Wyotech built system the Cabover was originally on. You know, it's got some little, I think they're 17-inch wheels. Very dated. They got the semi-exhaust on there. Kind of funky.
Oh, you should show.
It used to have this bitchin' ass Chevy 350 with this, I think the 350 transmission. It's kind of just a bunch of shit, honestly. There you have it, folks. You heard it from me. Bam. How do you stop this?
Bring the puppy.
Bring the puppy. We got the puppy. Sit down, Billy. Oh, yeah. All right. This is Holly. Meet Holly, our newest member.
Cue the aww soundtrack. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Right? And the crowd goes wild. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We got to get back to work. This dog needs to go outside and probably take a shit. So, till next time, like, subscribe, comment below. Do, you know, the normal bullshit.
Bitches.
Fucking guy. Oh, fuck, what did I even say? I don't even know what I'm supposed to say. Fuck. No, because I don't know. I don't
Already
know what I'm
fucking this
saying.
up.
Yeah, fuck. Goddamn shit. All right.
Demonetize.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, here we go.